Okay, everyone, I'll solve this simple question here from 2016 Mathematics Paper 1. The question reads, the function g and f are defined as f of x equal to 5x plus 4 divided by 5 and g of x equal to x minus 1. And then we are told to find a, the f inverse of x, b, f inverse of negative 2, and then c, fg of x in its simplest form. Okay, so how you answer this question? If at all from the basic mathematics, you know f of x can also be written as f full colonies of x. This is just mathematical language, it's just the same. So you say f of x equal to, we say 5x plus 4 divided by 5. So the first part, A, is asking us to find the inverse. So inverse is more like, it's just in simple terms, it's just making x the variable here, the subject of the formula. So how do you do that? We know f of x from Cartesian vector is just represented as y, 5x plus 4 divided by 5. So making x the subject of the formula, cross multiply. So you have 5y equal to 5x plus 4. So you subtract 4 on both sides of the equation. After subtracting 4 from both sides of an equation, so you say minus 4. And then even here, plus minus 4. Same as taking 4 to the other side, it's just the same. So you say 5y minus 4 is equals to 5x. So you divide by 5, you divide by 5. And then x is equals to 5y minus 4 divided by 5. And if you check here, x is now represented as the inverse of f. So meaning where this y, we just replace it back with x. So we say f inverse of x is now equal to 5. Since we did not have y in the first instance, we would represent it with what? X again. 4 divided by 5. So that was what the question was requiring us to find. So if at all you are trying to calculate the inverse of a given function, like in our case, f of x was given as 5x plus 4 divided by 5. So if at all you are to find the inverse of this function, you represent f of x with a Cartesian vector which is y. So in short, you set f of x to be y equal to the given equation, and then you make x the subject of the formula. So that is basic mathematics, making the subject of the formula. You just cross multiply here. Since we have a fraction here and a fraction here, you just cross multiply. This multiplies with this, this multiplies with this. So this multiplies with 1, you have this, and then this multiplied by that, you have 5y. And then we are only interested in the variable x, so subtract both sides by 4, you get this, and then you just divide by 5, you'll be left with x equals to what, and then meaning your equation will be f inverse of x is this. So now if you see b is saying f inverse of negative 2. So f inverse of negative 2 is just saying in this equation we've expressed here, we set x to equal negative 2. So b, f inverse of negative 2 is equal to, so in this equation, the f inverse, this this equation, you set x to equal -2. So you say 5, where there's x you set to be -2, and then minus 4 divided by 5. So 5 multiplied by -2, that is what? -10. You write -10 here, minus 4 divided by 5. So -4, -10, from integers, we all know it's just using a number line or whatsoever mathematics you are familiar with. -10, -4, it will be -14. So you write -14 divided by 5. So you can express it as a fraction, as a common fraction, or just leave it like that. Yeah. So f inverse of -2, first you have to find the f inverse of x, of which we've solved here. We made x the subject of the formula here. So after making this, after first expressing the equation, the given equation f of x in its inverse form, and then here we were told part B we were told to say the same equation you have expressed as an inverse. Now where there is x, you replace it with what? -2. That's what we've done here from this equation. Here where there is x, you just put -2. So after putting -2 here, you express a given equation, it will be like that. Until the final answer will be 14 divided by 5. And then coming to C is saying f g of x in its simplest form. So f g of x, here you are just told that here the first equation is what? F. So this in mathematics means in the equation of f of x, because the first equation to be mentioned here is f. In the f of x equation, where there's x, put the equation for what? G of x. So in written is, first you have to write f of x. F of x is equals to 5x plus 4 divided by 5. This is f of x, but the writing here, the mathematical writing here is in the equation of f of x. Where there is x, put the equation for g of x. So where there is x here, we'll replace it with an equation for g of x, which is this g of x is equals to x minus 1. So we'll say f g of x is equals to 5. Where there is x, we are going to put the equation for g of x, which is x minus 1 plus 4 divided by 5. So this simplifies to, you multiply throughout by 5 here to get rid of the bracket. So 5 multiplied by x, it will give you 5x, minus 5 multiplied by 1, it will give you 5. Okay, plus 4 divided by what? 5. So you further simplify. This is 5x. -5 plus 4, that will be -1 over what? 5. So f g of x is equals to that. That will be the equation, f g of x. So now, for the comment section, I want everyone to try this out. So I'll name it D. I want everyone to solve d f of x. You try that, and then E, you post the answers. I'll be waiting. F g over -1, f g f of 2. So you try these out. Try these three equations out. You solve, you comment your answers. So the equation was the equation g and f are defined as f of x. That is the equation for f of x, and g of x was given as that. And then the equation we were taught to find was f inverse of x, f inverse of -2, and then f g of x in its simplest form. So, and then these were the solutions. You can go through on your free time, you try to solve, and then try again as well to answer these. So once you answer, you comment your answers. Okay, have a good day.